Hi everyone, greetings. Welcome to Module 2A, Building Lighting System, Part 1. My name is Architect Technologist Azrul Ismail, and I'm going to be your lecturer for this module. Okay, let's get started. But before we go further, I would like to share one quote from a famous architect, Le Corbusier, in year 1965. He said, "Space, light, and order. Those are the things that men need just as much as they need bread or a place to sleep." What does this mean? It means lights is a very important element in our life. Lights can bring an emotional value to architecture. It helps create an experience for those who occupy the space. Whether it's daylighting or artificial lighting, lights draws attention to textures, color, and forms of a space, helping architecture to achieve its true purpose. Have a look at these photos. This was taken from the Ashafa'ah Mosque in Singapore. Can you see the differences between the spaces and lights? This affects the way people feel and how they experience a space. Consideration of lighting in architecture. There are three key aspects to consider in order to determine architectural lightings. The first one is aesthetic, second is function, and the third is efficiency. Let's talk about the aesthetic first. It's where the architects focus on the emotional impact of lighting and architecture towards the occupants, how they want people to feel when they walk around the space. Perceptions of a space can be significantly affected by lighting. To create impressions, for example, for commercial buildings, exterior lighting to draw the consumer in, interior lighting to show off the products, lighting during the day and night, and etc. Next is on function. Refer to any aspect which improve one's ability to live, work, function, relax, or play to make the space easier to use. Designing lighting should relate to the specific purpose or multiple purposes of a particular in a space or living. For example, kitchen, shopping mall, home theater, bedroom, fire station, and museum. Well, different purposes, different focus, therefore require different lighting design. Areas should be illuminated accordingly so that the occupants feel safe and visually comfortable when navigating a space or entire building. Among the aspects to consider when placing lighting in a building are visual comfort, glare, and task illumination. Next, efficiency. Lighting in some environment makes up a significant part of the energy usage due to the nature of the lighting required and the extended hours of operation. Energy efficient improvements create further savings while reducing carbon emissions, ensuring that light is optimally used and distributed. An easy way to choose LEDs instead of fluorescent lighting, which is less wasted light with LEDs than fluorescence due to the directional nature of LEDs. As designers, it is important to consider overall factors including the purpose of building, purpose of lighting, quality of lighting needed, the frequency of use, and the environment in which the lighting is being used. For example, either it's outdoor or indoor. This can be done by assuring the majority of the lights is reaching its purpose and there is less wasted light. Well, in short, architectural lighting, it is an illumination for building design and space function. It integrates architecture design, and engineering. Lighting can visually enhance or even destroy a space. Applies to functional aspect that improves users' ability to live, work, function, relax, or play, human needs, plus building aesthetics. It has physical, psychological, and physiological effect towards user. Let's have a look at the photos. Lighting has physical, psychological, and physiological effect towards users. At the same time, it should be functional plus aesthetic. Okay, let's move on to the types of lighting distribution. Basically, there are three types of lighting distribution. Remember, the first one is ambient lighting, the second one is accent lighting, and the third one is task lighting. Ambient lighting, also known as general lighting, provide illumination for entire room or space at a uniform level, radiates a comfortable level or brightness without glare, can be accomplished by using basic lighting fixtures such as chandeliers, downlights, wall lighting, and fixtures. While accent lighting highlights a specific point of interest or architecture features, very concentrated light to focus on focal point, for example, sculpture, wall, textures, or even walkways. Maybe its own unique design element that is the showpiece of the space. Next is task lighting. Provide light for specific tasks such as reading, writing, computer work, walking, and etc. Appropriate light sources where it is most needed, illuminating specific areas and providing visibility for specific activities. Here are some examples of the three types of lighting distribution. As you can see on the ceiling, there is ambient lighting, and then on the walls, there are accent lighting, and near to the seating is the task lighting. Could be used for reading purposes. Ambient lighting provides illumination for the entire room or area at a uniform level. It means to light up a room or an area. It could be indoor or it could be outdoor. Radiates a comfortable level of brightness without glare or shadow. As you can see, there are few photos on the slide to show how the ambient lighting be used, like in a shop, at the square park, or even at the house and office. Whereas for essence lighting, it adds drama to the space by creating visual interest. Lighting is focused on particular features like walkways, sitting areas, and etc. As you can see from the photos given, like at the landscape area, it shows on the design expressions. At the gallery exhibitions, it gives you the comfortable view site environment, and the swimming pool just to showcase the swimming pool area, and facade as an architectural expressions for the structure or a building. Well, task lighting allows us to place appropriate light sources where it is needed, illuminating specific areas and providing visibility for activities. These are some examples of activities that need a task lighting: kitchen, cooking, desk, reading, and workshop for working. To determine type of lighting to use, first we must identify the purpose of a room or space. Next, identify the purpose of lighting, whether to illuminate the whole room or area, or to highlight certain design element, or to showcase certain lighting effects. Next, Start designing lighting plan with ambient lighting first, and then go on to identify the areas where there will be a need for essence lighting. I think that will be all for this time around, and stay tuned for the next module. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.